So I just pulled the biggest frickin' Daryl. I don't know how I managed, but I didn't put sneakers on. I'm like, ready to go to work. I drove all the way down here.
OSHA would be very proud of you.
I know, just to take a photo of you hammering. Well, I'll do some updates and then I'll go get my shoes. So, I don't know if we can pick this up with the camera, but this isn't dandruff. How weird is this? That's ash falling on Mark's shoulder. In case you didn't know, there is a creek fire. Today is much better. Mark actually took some awesome footage yesterday. The sky was orange. Curran woke up and said, "Mom, it looks like the apocalypse." So before I go and get my shoes, Mark wants me to walk around and see if there's any squeaks. All right, so Mark did a lovely job putting this rosine paper down so that my hard-working floor doesn't get tracked all over. There's a light squeak right here, but it's 100 times better than it used to be. Up. Another light squeak here, but also minimal. Good job minimizing those squeaks, babe. So Mark leveled the trailer yesterday. Well, tightened it up. Yeah.
Still kind of got.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of that going on here. There's only so much lipstick you can put on this pig. So there's certain things that you just, you know what? We've come to accept it for what it is. Lots of lipstick on this beauty. And, you know, there's only so much lipstick you can put on the pig. All right, so Sunday, Mark has been working hard at leveling the trailer. And I'm actually going to start taping some stuff up, like taking down the fixtures and getting ready for some spray foamage, because that's what this is all about. So not only do we not want the floor to get scuffed up or scratched, but we're going to be spray foaming the ceiling here very soon. You know, that's the last thing we want to do is scrape spray foam off the floor, because apparently it's a pretty messy job. So yeah, that's all going to be real interesting. Mark was just explaining to me, I noticed this beam was just sitting here, and I was like, I wonder what he's doing with that. So he replaced these guys, and he's actually been leveling the trailer, hence the reason why the squeaking has drastically subsided. He's a handy guy. Oh yeah, so here's another fun little thing. If you guys don't recall, there was this hideous, stupid gas meter right here. So remember how I said the giant Zeppelin got removed? Thanks to AmeriGas for kindly removing their junk off our property. It's a long story, but we don't want to use AmeriGas's services. So this actually was all the utilities for what used to be the very first trailer of a line of 3. Yeah, so it looks so much better. Remember, there was that ugly meter that was right in this region right here. And also, it was just like rusted and ugly, and just everything about it was just functified. Now, granted, it was going along with the theme of the trailer, which, you know, we admittedly know that it's not that good looking just yet, but it's going to get better. We're getting there. Remember, this is the Prestige. So it's going to be the ultimate magic trick. Everyone's sitting there hating, doubting, being like, no way. There's just no way. But, I mean, there's a good start, right? And the flooring? Come on. We're getting there. All right.
It looks like we're going to make a meth lab.
Yeah, it does look like a meth lab. The trailer definitely looks more level. It feels great. When you walk inside, it's tremendously better. I would say 75 to 80% better. But just, I mean, it's way more level. Yeah, there's definitely a sag by the bathroom, but it's still way better than it was. Okay, team, moment of truth. This is exciting stuff. So here we have the Foam It Green spray foam. I've already taken the liberty to have scoured the manual. I've laid all my stuff out. Respirator, all the windows are covered. I've covered up the electrical panel, bagged all the lights, taped up all the electrical sockets, receptacles, and switches. So yeah, we are, I think, ready to rock and roll. It's supposed to cover 600 square feet. We shall see if that works. There is going to be 0 skin exposed on this lady right here. Looking good. Don't want my shoelace to come inside while I'm spraying. Doing 2 layers of gloves. Man, it's warm in this suit. Ooh-wee. I'm gonna have to turn this baby off here in a sec. Oh, it's hot. I feel like I'm gonna faint. And I haven't even begun yet. And then I'm gonna be shooting this time lapse. Hopefully that doesn't fail. Fingers crossed. And yeah, we're gonna do a tester and then we'll get after it, okay? Okay, here we are. There's most definitely a learning curve on this baby. We did it right as far as covering everything up. Sorry, it's really dark over here and I'm wearing my mask if you can't understand a word I'm saying. But yeah, once I got it down, it got better as it went. I'll say that. At first, it's definitely, gotta wrangle the beast. There's definitely a section that I'm gonna have to redo. But yeah, that's it. Sunday night. No, Monday. Today's Labor Day. Holy crap. Well, I labored. Gosh, more smoke in the air. It's got that haze going again. Poor air quality. So, yoo-hoo, look at this. I left the windows open to get ventilation. But wow, there's almost no scent. This is cool. I did this last night. And I even started kind of cutting the little chunks that are oversprayed. So yeah, this is Kern's room. And I made it about this far and then ran out. Did over here as well. And up above the door and into the ceiling a bit. Ugh, that was the end of it. So at the very end, it sprays blue, which is really annoying. Ugh, I hate the blue stuff. But still, pretty happy with how it all came out. Sorry, it's dark over here. It's hard to see. So I did this section a couple of days ago. And actually last night I came through and I fixed those patches there because I had messed those up previously. So yeah, we are looking good. Got a lot of the ceiling done up here. And yeah, I'm really excited with the results. Really excited. So I want to do some more spray foam tonight. Right now it's about 60 degrees. It says it's going to get as high as 72. So I really have to kind of keep my eye on the temperature because you can't spray when it's cold. I've gotten probably about 2/3 done. So I finished another coat and that entire wall, as well as the ceiling in the master bedroom. And also finished Kern's room as well. Kern's room was tough. That back wall is only framed to 1 inch, and so I oversprayed the crap out of it, and then I had to come in and cut all that excess overspray. So that was a chore. But his ceiling is done. This is the only section that I haven't done. Mark's still working on plumbing the kitchen and the bathroom, so I'm leaving that open for him to finish up. And once he's done with all the plumbing, then I'll come through and spray the last bit as well as the ceiling because he's got some vents to install still. So yeah, that is it. Okay, team. So it's been a few weeks since I posted 2 episodes in a row. I thought I was on a roll, and you know, the household got some weird little flu bug and stomach bug or whatever, so everyone's sick for like a week, and then we had this whole fire thing, the creek fire. God, 2020 has just been ridiculous, as if we didn't have enough going on. The creek fire came very close to Mammoth Lakes. Lucky for us, the California firefighters are amazing, and we got pretty lucky on this one, because I don't know if, for all those that have been watching, you know, all this time, our last house actually burned down in a fire. So, in a similar fire. So, you know, that's always nice. It brings back some good old trauma to relive. But I think we're pretty good. We're not quite out of the woods. The fire is still burning. And there was a good solid 2 weeks there where we couldn't even go out of the house. The smoke was just really, really, really bad. Like in the worst smoke I've ever seen in my life. The air quality was insanely terrible. That was about 2 weeks ago. And since then, you know, it's still pretty hazy out. I don't know if you can tell. There's definitely still a haze in the air. I've been wearing a mask for the last, God knows how many nights straight. But yeah, it's all about safety first. So what's really cool is I spray foamed in here yesterday. I've just been cutting the overspray so that when we install the walls, it doesn't, you know, come out. I sprayed yesterday evening, and there's no VOCs. It doesn't smell at all. Everything is completely cured. Let me check this out. See, it's all firm, fully cured. I've gone through and I've cut the overspray. And, you know, I've had a hell of a time vacuuming and cleaning. That's been, oof. Cleaning this stuff up is, it's a nightmare. But I'm really glad we decided to do the spray foam, because the soundproofing is just so much better. I can tell, like, the temperature is a lot more consistent, and it was really satisfying as I was spraying to be filling in those holes, you know, like all those little gaps. Felt good to fill in those holes. So tomorrow we're headed to Reno, back to the Home Depot, because that's the only closest hardware store, is like 200 and something miles away, but whatever. We're going to get some bats, some mineral wool bats to insulate the ceiling. I did spray foam the ceiling, but there's still 3 to 4 inches in places, and I just feel like, you know, that's an opportunity, and I don't want to have a missed opportunity. I want to maximize the efficiency of this tiny future home. So yeah, going to put insulation in the roof. It's so exciting. Finally, we're doing stuff.